anyways, do y'all know who do y'all know who Tony Hawk is? No, nobody knows.
Us?
Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. I can't talk to the people on the camera. So do y'all know y'all don't know who Tony Hawk is, right?
No.
You do? Do y'all know who Shaun White is?
Yes.
Y'all know who Shaun White is?
Wait. Yes, he's a skier.
Snowboarder, yes.
Snowboarder.
Okay, do you know who's the other person? No, y'all know who Dave Mira is, right?
No.
Okay, Dave Mira used to ride BMX bikes. Tony Hawk was a skateboarder. Dave Mira was is a BMX bike person.
Wait, I've heard of Tony Hawk.
Yeah, you should have. And then do y'all know who Shaun White is? Do you know who the Jabbawockeez are? No, Jabbawockeez were a dance group that were made famous off of. You can start watching some YouTube stuff with that, Chase. Maybe learn some stuff. What was I saying? See, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so Jabbawockeez, they're a dance group that were made famous on MTV, America's Best Dance Group or whatever. So now they're famous and they have a show in Vegas. But anyways, the point of what I was getting at is that who would have thought? Okay, so what happened was I was listening to the radio and this older lady, she saw Tony Hawk on the plane and he had a skateboard. She got upset. She said, and she asked the flight attendant to move if Tony Hawk can move his skateboard because she didn't know who she was, so and she was uncomfortable. And so then she said, I don't know what type of grown man needs a skateboard. And so they didn't know there was Tony Hawk and he was rich and famous for skateboard. But the point of the matter is that came to mind is that who would have thought that just riding a skateboard he would get to where he was. He always wanted to be great. We already understand that. But who would have thought that it would have rocketed him or pushed him to where he is right now? Shaun White, a snowboarder, Olympic snowboarder, also a skateboarder as well. Who would have thought just by riding a skateboard and snowboarding, he would propel. That's what I want to say. Who would have thought that would have propelled him into where he is now? What about the Jabbawockeez? They just danced. What about Dave Mira? All he did was just ride a BMX bike. I used to watch all those X Games. I used to ride BMX bikes whenever I was younger. My first bike, I'm still gonna get it too. It was a dyno. I'm looking for it. They're expensive now, but I'm gonna get one. Anyways, the fact of the matter is this: at that age, they didn't know that they didn't have professional skateboarders. They didn't have professional bike riders. They didn't have professional people. They may have some people that were really good, because I remember in the 80s, nobody heard about snowboarding or skateboarding or bike riding or being a professional dancer. I mean, well, you have professional dance, of course. But the fact of the matter is that at that age, they loved what they were doing and they did it well and they did it to the best of their ability. They weren't lazy about it. They enjoyed doing it. And then they saw the competition. So what they want to do, they want to be the best at what they were doing. They want to be the best dancer. They want to be the best bike rider, BMX biker. They want to be the best skateboarder, the best snowboarder. And that propelled them, that passion, that fury, that fire, that burn inside them to be the best, got them to where they wanted to be. They didn't have it in their mind like, oh, I want to do this because I want to be rich and famous. No, because that's the wrong motive. Yeah, you may be rich, you may get famous, but will you have the passion for it? And will you actually influence somebody's life? Or do you just want to be a greedy Scrooge and just do it just for the money? Because it's not worth it if you do it for the money, because you'll never feel satisfied. Do it for the passion. And that's for everybody. Kids, y'all understand that too?
Yes.
Everybody there in Facebook audience and Facebook, y'all out there too, do it for the passion. That's me thumping you on the forehead like a dad. Do it for the passion. All right, that's enough.